In the year 2015, the Office of Personnel Management, also called as OPM, which is in the United States, it reported that 21.5 million Americans had their social security numbers and other sensitive data stolen in a massive breach to OPM's background check database. And it is believed that the remote access Trojan, called as Sakula, was associated with this attack. Rats are very common and are designed to provide the attacker with complete control over the victim's system. A remote access Trojan is a toolkit, a software, a program that is designed to provide the capability of secretively doing surveillance or having the capability to gain unauthorized access to the target system. The rat mimics similar behaviors of a keylogger or a packet sniffer using automated techniques and collection of keystrokes, screenshots, usernames and passwords, collectively called as credentials. They will also collect browser history, emails, chat logs, and everything that's on your machine probably. But they also do with a design of intelligence. Remote access Trojans can employ malware to infect the system with a code, which can then be used to facilitate the exploitation of the target. Although remote access Trojans have been a mainstay in cyber attackers' toolkits for some time, they continue to be very challenging to detect for different reasons. And the reasons could be that they open legitimate network ports. It appears so benign to the most security products. They mimic legitimate commercial remote administration tools. They perform different kinds of operations that do not resemble common malware techniques. So rats are very common and designed to provide the attacker with complete control over the victim system. They can be used to steal sensitive information, carry out spy activities on the victims, and usually they spread out and are carried out using spear phishing techniques or social engineering techniques. Most are hidden inside heavily packed binaries that are then dropped in the later stages of malware's payload execution. The different kinds of rats that have been published by the rat programmers. Sakula is the one that's responsible for the OPM attack. Is another one called as KJ Worm, and it is associated with the recent breach of TV stations in France. This Trojan actually creates a backdoor that allows the attacker to take control of the machine, extract information, and send it back to the command and control center. A rat called as Havix targets the industrial control systems. It is very sophisticated and provides the attacker with full control over the infected machine. A rat called as Comet is one of the most notorious and well-known rats. It is believed to be developed by the Russian government to target the ICS networks in Europe. Dark Comet is another rat which provides comprehensive administrative capabilities over the infected machine. In 2011, it infected thousands of computers without being detected. Alien Spy is another rat that targets Apple OS X platforms. OS X only uses traditional protection such as antivirus. An Alien Spy collects system information, activates the webcams, establishes secure connections with the command and control center, and provides full control over the victim's machine. The rat then uses several kinds of analysis techniques such as detecting the presence of virtual machines. There's another rat called as Hasber. It deploys a virtual network computing as part of its operation, which is also called as a VNC. A VNC is a legitimate remote administration tool, and this prevents Hasber from being detected by an antivirus software. So Hasber uses VNC to transfer files and provide control over the infected machine. Detecting rats is very difficult due to the fact that they reassemble commercial remote administrative softwares. The traditional protection mechanisms that rely on static signatures are typically unable to detect new rat variants. Monitoring system processes to detect the execution of malicious activity has proven to be an effective approach for sniffing out the rat.